So good to be back. It's been a long time. Didn't make video for the better part of 3 or 4 days. Even if I posted a video, it was a video that was already on my SD card. I felt like I needed to make this channel just have momentum. So I think I did post one video or so, but then I wasn't making video for over a week and I have been really busy. Of course, it's a good thing to be busy doing something. I have been busy rendering my service to humanity in the way I have found best to do it, which is to buy items and sell them on eBay. I'm not going to be telling you about what sold, what didn't sell, or what customer returned, but I'm going to be telling you something I'm kind of noticing lately, and I felt like I should share it with you guys because definitely it's going to help somebody out there. I will be 45 in December, and I've been selling on eBay for a very long time, 2013 to be precise. But then I have been doing business even before coming onto eBay, reselling and all that stuff. So I've always been a hustler for a very long time. I believe in the fact that, yes, if you work hard, yes, there's a lot of money to be made. You have to grind. You have to get out the money. Sometimes you do not have to sleep. You have to make sure you are putting in the work. All right. This is the mindset that saw me to this point. And to be said, I did work hard. I did put in the grind. I did everything I was supposed to do until quite recently. I'm just kind of looking back at all the time I've spent, selling on eBay, doing my other kind of businesses, all the years that was spent grinding. Because at the end of the day, after making a lot of money on eBay, I stand here to tell you that, look, eBay might not be about the money after all, because I have made the money. The next question that comes to mind, now what? And this is the question that has been on my mind for the past few weeks, and the answer to this question wasn't hard to find. I figured that somehow that, look, at the end of the day, eBay might just be a vehicle for us, for me, for you, for any other person that is trying to get into reselling, to actually just render your service to humanity, which is, yes, we're already in this cycle. We are actually made to do something in this world. It doesn't matter where you find yourself, whatever area of life you find yourself, you are actually made to render a service to the next person. I render services of actually making sure that people get to have the best computers in the best condition to actually make it possible for them to be creative. And this is what I have been called to do. This is what I have been doing. Yes, money was made doing this, but the original focus was go out there and give your best service to the people out there. There's going to be a lot of people coming on the eBay platform, to buy stuff. Make sure when they come to your shop, you are able to give them the best item they are looking for. They're going to be buying this item. They're going to be dissatisfied because perhaps for some reason the item doesn't work. Be there to help them, make it possible for them to have a very good experience. Make them not regret the fact that they came onto this platform, to buy things. This is the reason why, even though I have made a lot of money on eBay, I just kept seeing myself always wanting to go out there, putting the best computer out there, putting the best laptop, putting the best photograph possible, putting the best description, that whoever comes to my shop will have a very memorable experience. So apparently, all this while I've actually been zooming, whatever you have to do to get that money, just do it. If you have to sell a computer that is not 100% in the best condition, maybe there are some scratches here or there, go ahead and push to the market. If the customer doesn't like it, just come here and make a lot of noise about it. But then beyond all these desires is also something that I really never took a look at, which is it is an avenue for you to also serve people, to render your best service. And not only that, it's an avenue for you to render your best service. eBay, this old activity that entails you going out to buy stuff, bringing them home, cleaning them, making sure they're in the best condition, taking the pains to ship them out, ensuring the customer gets them on time. It's also a vehicle for self-discovery, because I can tell you that, look, I have become a much better person ever since I started selling online. And I didn't realize this. All my focus has always been that, look, there's a lot of money to be made here. Let's go out and make the money. Let's make sure we put in our best to make the money. But if you keep doing this thing day and night, month in, month out, you are ultimately going to be a better person. A lot of people are looking for avenues, to develop themselves. You go onto YouTube, you hear this whole buzz about self-development, And when people tell you about self-development, they really do not tell you to go ahead and do eBay. They tell you to go to the fitness studio, to go out there, to change your diet, to just stay away from toxic friends, stop playing games and all that. They do not tell you that, look, if you decide to go ahead and buy and sell stuff, this is also a very potent vehicle for self-development. You're going to be a better person. You're going to be that person that wakes up very early in the morning. You're going to be that person that's able to, focus on a particular project and see it through. You're going to be that person that has an eye for quality. You're going to be that person that just, gradually turned into somebody that wants to render very valuable service to people. This is what I have totally realized. Unfortunately or fortunately, it took me well over 25 years to actually realize this. And I felt like now that I have come to this level, I also need to speak it out, because definitely there's going to be somebody out there still starting out. You are focusing entirely on money, making money on eBay. You are trying to sell on all categories. You are trying to buy all products. Day in, day out, you don't sleep. Whenever you go out to buy a product, the only thing you think about is how much am I going to make from this transaction? Yes, you are ultimately going to make that money, but I want to believe that you are also going to come to the point I have gotten to right now, which is now that you have made the money, you are to realize that, look, at the end of the day, it wasn't money that was that which you were looking for. You were actually looking for an opportunity to just be useful to the world, an opportunity to be useful to the people around you, an opportunity for you to play your role to the betterment of humanity. And when you realize that, you are going to be super satisfied beyond what money can give to you. When you realize that, look, you have been responsible for providing computers to well over, just throwing figures now, 100,000 people in the world, depending on how long it is you have been selling on eBay. You are going to be super satisfied that you were actually the person that was able to do that. And not only that, if you have been able to do this long enough, say 10, 15, 20, 25 years, you are ultimately going to be a better person. You're going to be that person that is able to handle pressure. You're going to be that person that can just say, you know what, I'm going to let this transaction slide, because at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about my name, about my character. I am going to make sure that this customer is satisfied beyond the satisfaction that money can actually bring. This is what's going to happen when you keep doing this. I suddenly realized this. Of course, it's not a bad thing to kind of think that you will make money in this process. And as a matter of fact, if you continue to render valuable service to people, it is just a given. This is a principle of the universe. You are going to make money in the process. Money will come. But the thing is, do not let your focus be entirely on the money that you're going to make at the detriment of you actually providing valuable service to people. I hope this video finds you well, changes your perspective about selling on eBay or reselling in general, and helps you to understand that service to humanity is much, much better thing to seek after than just money. Until I see you again in the next video, peace.